Hey guys, welcome back to Technological Engineering. Today we are going to be making an automatic fish feeder using a spike prime hub, a medium motor, 50 of these track pieces, 5 of these 15 length of 15 stud lift arms, 2 9 stud lift arms, 4 sprockets, 3 3-length axles, 1 5-length axle with a stopper, 7 of these long blue pins, 6 of those pieces of these things. These things with the little stud, one stud, approximately 20 of them. And then you also need 2 of these pieces as well. And then you will need 1 of these with the ball end, and then 1 of these stopper pieces, and then you will also need 6 black pins there. You will need 4 of these little rubber feet pieces, 2 pin stoppers, 20 of these slope pieces, 2 of these pieces, 1 of these T pieces, 10 of these plates of 2x4 plates, and 10 of these 1x4 tiles. And then, lastly but not least, 1 of these big frames. Okay, that's all the parts you will need. Let's get started building. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to build the frame for the track. So, first things first, take one of the 15 stud beams and take 3 of these blue pieces of these blue pins and put them in like that. Then take another 15 beam and put the remaining 2 more long blue pins just like that. So now you have 3 on one side and 2 on the other. Now take 1 of your 9-length pieces, 9-length stud pieces, and clip them on just like that, and like that. Boom. Now we're going to build the sprockets. So take 3 of your sprockets, and we're just going to go like that, putting 3 length pieces in all of our 3 length rods in our sprockets. Then we're going to put one of them at the end, another one so that there's a 1 stud gap there, and the other one so that there's a 1 stud gap there. Okay. Now, we're going to take the remaining sprocket and the 5-length axle with the stop and put it on the end. And then we're just going to put that sprocket onto the 5-length, just like that. Okay, now, take your other 2 15 pieces, and we are going to snap them on top of the Beam, just like that, we have our track frame. Okay, set that off to the side. Now, what we're going to be doing is we are going to take our one stud blocker piece, just like that, and put it on there, just like that. Next, we're going to take our medium motor and a blue piece and put it on that hole there. Then take one of these, our one stud spacer, and then we will just go like that and put it in, and boom, just like that. Now, when that turns, that'll spin. Perfect. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our big frame and we're going to put one of these pieces on either side. It doesn't really matter, but we're going to put it just like that. I'm going to put mine farther away from the motor. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to put one of our black pins just like that right next to that axle piece. And then another one of our black pins on this, just the same, on the other side of the axle piece, on the other side near the motor. Now, we're going to take our big frame, and we are going to simply just attach it onto those studs, just like that. Boom. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our spike. Doesn't really matter if it goes like this. Actually, it does matter because we want the charger to be able to be out so you can still charge it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take two more of our black pins and we're going to put them in the middle pins on just like that. Now, we want it up against the frame and just click it in just like that. Now, take these and we're going to, just like that, click it in, and that'll secure the hub to the frame. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our T-piece, and we're going to take our remaining two black pins, and we're just going to go like that in the bottom. And then that is going to go right in the middle. It's two pins, two studs away from the axle. And now's a good time to mention, when I say studs, it just means holes. So, now what we're going to be doing is we're going to build the track. So this is a pretty long and tedious step. Actually, before we do that, we're going to put this in just like that, right there. Okay, now we're going to build the track. So, you're just going to click together all 50 of these pieces here. And I'm going to fast forward this because it is a lot of pieces. So, let's do that. Now, we're going to take our frame that we made, and we are going to take the two tracks and click them together just like that. Now is the part that is most likely going to take a while, and I get it. But what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our 2x4s, and then we're going to take our 1x4 tile there, just like that. Then we're going to put one of our slopes and another one of our slopes just like that. Boom. Okay, then we're going to take two of our pieces like that, and we're going to put them onto the track just like that. And we're going to take our piece here, and we are going to, just like that. Now, you're gonna need to do that a couple times. But before we build all those, I'm just gonna put in the pieces here, all of these pins, so you know the spacing, and just like that, and then the reason why I did that is because it goes different. Then we switch from a 2-stud gap to a 1-stud or 1-track gap to conserve pieces. Now, if you have enough pieces to do 1-stud or 1-track gaps all the way through, then go ahead. I wasn't able to find enough of these pieces, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing it like this. There, just like that. Now, go ahead and pause to build all of your little plate pieces, these things. Okay, now you got them all built. I'm just gonna put them like this. I'm actually going to switch this out for one that will signify the front. There we go. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go boom. Then we're gonna start switching to our 1-stud gaps. And boom. And notice this one isn't a tile, that's fine. If you want to use those pieces, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. And then on the very end, I'm going to put this piece, just because I don't want them falling off backwards at all. So, just like that. Now that we're done with that, check that it turns, and yep, it still does. Okay. Now the reason why I have that there is so that we can line it up. Just like that. Now, flip it over and rotate it. Actually, let's plug in the motor. So we're going to take our wire and we're going to go to the far side of the hub and plug it into the middle. Just like that. Now, flip it over. Now, what we're going to be doing is we are going to... Okay, we're going to take these pieces here that we have, and we're going to go like that. Yes. We're not going to put those on yet. So then we're going to take these pieces, and we're going to put them right on top of those. Well, and then we're going to put these pieces on top, just like that, and like that. And we're going to take our last 15 and we're going to put it just like, oh come on, just like that for stability. Now we're going to take 2 of our little rubber pieces and we're going to put one stud away from the end there and the other all the way on the end. Just like that. Now on this side, what we're going to do is we are going to take one of these here, and we're going to put it just like that. And then we're going to take this, I'm going to put it just like that. So that has a stopper there. Then we're going to take our 9 piece, and we are just going to lay it across that, just like that. Then, with our rubber stoppers, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put one stud away, and then 1 stud away on that side too. Just like that. And boom, just like that, we are done. We are completely done with it, and we can now proceed to move on to the I have it set up on some books there, on the edge of the tent there. And then I have the food on those plates there and there. And then when it goes, it'll drop into that ring where our little betta fish Joey will eat it. So yeah, you can have it set up any way you like, but this is an easy setup that you can do too.